Hey, look. Someone's got some broken sunglasses.
Uh-oh.
I wonder if it was a pig.
Out here with Lucky Laptop News and Mr. Amazing from
Oh, I see a
Amazing
blue line
Autos.
in there.
Yeah.
There is
lines all
lots
across
of
the room.
blue lines out here at Willow
That's
Springs
No light
Police Department.
already.
The doors
Scary,
are
right?
locked.
Yeah.
So
Well,
if
let's
there
go
was an
walk around.
emergency,
We want to be closed. The fire department's here and everything else.
Guess this is where you drop the complaint forms right here.
I guess, but where do you get the complaint forms late at night? I don't like that. That's an
Yeah.
automatic app.
this is just a box. No explanation of anything. It's just a lock box right here.
That's an automatic app in my book.
Looks like nailed
Why are
to
they
the
closed?
wall.
It's a small town.
Well,
They're probably at Love's.
I'm probably at Love's.
I'm not joking.
Hey guys, thank you very much for popping in with Lady Justice, Liberty Press. We're out here in Willow Springs, Missouri. We are being
Big crazy or
trying to get a picture of it.
well, small town, but no, I was just gonna ask anyway because
You never know. You never know. What?
Um,
What?
Hey,
Is
hey,
there-
hey,
do you
car
need
thief.
help with something?
Thank you for
Oh, yeah, I
climbing
know.
aboard with Lady
It's a
Justice.
complaint form, actually. Remember? So we were giving you an automatic F because nobody could get a complaint form. Nobody could get a
Complaint form?
Officer complaint forms.
Oh, okay.
So it should be readily available for the public to say somebody's passing through Willow Springs and they have a bad interaction and they get the courage up to come down and try to have transparency and accountability. There should be a readily available complaint form for them to fill out that doesn't require like their personal information and stuff.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, so we have a complaint form available.
Cool.
The business office isn't open because we're small.
That explains it.
It gets transferred over to 911 Central Dispatch.
Cool.
So,
Well, now that we know,
during business hours, you come in. The dispatcher, if you ask for a complaint form, we have those available.
So what are your business hours, sir?
Business hours are 8
I'm gonna
to
look at the sign real quick. Please don't freak out that I'm behind. I'm just recording.
No, I'm not
Nice guy.
freaking out.
I have no-
It's all good. Business hours, the office is open from 8 to 4. 8 to 4.
8 to
Monday through
4,
Friday.
Monday through Friday. Okay. So if there was an issue or a problem, not those hours or on the weekend, what would we do?
When you say issue a problem with
Needing
being a
to,
police officer?
yeah, well, needing to fill out a complaint form that's not available.
Gotcha.
See, yeah.
So, you could probably call 911 dispatch and say that you needed to meet and speak with an officer here,
Okay.
and then talk to them about whatever the issue is. I would say, are you inquiring? Are you wanting a form now?
I would like a form now.
Okay, let me go in and see if I can find that. And I'm not that familiar with where the paperwork is in there, but let me go see if I can
that
find
would
one.
look good on you guys, man. It shows
Absolutely.
that you're trying to have that transparency and stuff, and that people would be able to come make a complaint.
Oh, there's
Absolutely.
never an issue with.
Absolutely.
You have an issue with something, never an issue.
Cool, man.
So
Thank you.
let me go see if I can find that, and I'll be happy to get that for you.
Great. And I also would like a business card of yours as well as yours too, sir, if you don't
Sure.
mind.
I believe our business cards are not specific to the officers. We just have a general business card.
Oh, so you could write your name and your badge number down on there?
I was gonna
Oh,
ask it for
absolutely.
verbally, but that works too.
I love business cards.
I'm Sergeant Struble, Willow Springs Police Department.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Oh, thank you.
Badge number is 405.
Oh, well,
sorry.
thank you.
Guys.
Thank you.
Sorry. Anyway, let me go find that document, see if I can find
Great.
it. If
I
not,
appreciate that.
you can, so if I can't locate that document, can you, two options. Do you want to come back by when somebody here can provide that to you?
Maybe
Or
an
do you
email
want us to
address?
email it to you?
I was going to say, we have an email address on the cards we'll provide to you.
That'll work.
Okay, that's
just
fabulous,
provide it there.
actually.
Right.
Okay, be right back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Laptop News, by the way.
I'm sorry?
I'm Lucky Laptop News, by the way.
Oh, I've heard of you. Sure.
I'm sure you have. I've
No,
touched on the
not
sheriff
in
too
not
recently.
in any way other than I've heard of your
My channel.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you have, because I know the sheriff probably doesn't like me after he got cussed out because I got tired of one of his deputies.
Oh, gotcha.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Absolutely.
Okay. You're yelling at a kid. I stop and record. That's not interfering. You walk 75 feet up and you put me in a chokehold. Do you think that is wrong for a cop to do? Because I had that happen to Officer Rogers.
So this is what I'll tell you. Okay. For me personally, to answer that question, I'm not going to armchair quarterback somebody else's
Interaction.
decision or interaction. I wasn't there. I don't know the situation other than what you're sharing with me, which I'm not saying what you're sharing with me is not correct or the whole story, not at all. But for myself, I'm not going to offer up a opinion about how another officer felt they needed to handle something without being there or being a part of that interaction.
Okay, well, that's fair enough.
Maybe one day you guys could have coffee and watch the video together.
Yeah, we can
Oh.
do that.
Absolutely.
All mine are.
We
mine
I
are
love
not edited.
having
Well, some
coffee.
of mine are edited, but it's when I had a manager. But even my edited videos,
Huh?
they're static to go along with it, so you can watch the whole thing.
No
But-
problem. Yeah, we try to have coffee with a cop every once in a while.
That
We
is
can
cool.
Be open and let people come in, and whether it's a good thing or a negative thing, talk to us, and so we know what's going on, and they know what's going on.
And just put a note in if you guys ever see me out and about and you guys are on a traffic stop, I stop. Please let them know I'm no harm, not gonna do anything, but just stand there and
Always
record.
thinking apprehensive. He
I would
literally
say
keeps his hands on
generally
that computer like that.
Generally speaking,
Yeah.
only speaking about Willow Police Department, Willow Springs Police Department, you're going, as long as you're not interfering with the traffic stop, anybody is entitled to stop and watch whatever they'd like to.
I think you were the ones that was right up the road, right? With that car accident or what was going on.
Oh,
That was
nice.
you?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, we stopped there. We didn't get interfered. We stayed there until you
Yeah.
guys cleared out, and then they invited us to come and talk to them. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not an issue.
we love conversations, so.
Conversation is never a bad thing. That's what makes the world work.
Thank
Yeah,
you. You know what?
absolutely.
Because so many officers, in my experience, I've been traveling with her a lot. A lot of officers will think they were just trying to get a negative rise or something out of somebody. And truth be told, my personal take is I don't even want to have a part in the traffic stop. I just want to record it and go.
Well,
Like-
I believe in what you guys do, just like I hope you believe in what we do.
Right. No, we're on the same team, I
I
think.
am not anti-police.
We even got AI to kind of like write a short story about it one time. And so what you guys are like these major fighters of the big bad. You know what I mean? Around in society. And we got to have those good people fighting for good, right? And so what we are is we're like little corpuscles inside your system that keep out they keep things transparent. And you know, the worst enemy of a good cop is a bad cop. So we kind of like find those. Maybe we look for red flags and we try to sniff it out, and all for naught, we're on the same team because we're all fighting for good.
I'm gonna pause it real quick. Just because I'm fixing to share for, I'm actual, what you would call a public servant myself. I work for 2 Days with House. I take care of people with special needs.
Oh, okay.
Technically, it's a state paid job. So if you notice, I'm not one of the ones that's gonna do your salary I pay, blah blah blah. Because technically, you want to get technical, I would be what you call a tax recipient myself.
Well, everybody's entitled to your opinion, right? And whether it's an opinion, whether I agree with or somebody else agrees with, you're still entitled to your opinion.
Yes.
And you're also entitled to disagree.
That
That's
Right
is-
really
on.
healthy.
Right on. It's
So-
very healthy.
That is our First Amendment right.
At the end of the day,
It's crucial to the democracy.
We're here. I can speak for this department. All the officers here are here and do the best job that they possibly can. They love what they do, and we are here for our community. Now, just because of the nature of our job, sometimes are we interacting with somebody where they're just not having a good day? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do too at my job as well.
Guess what? We're all human, and we don't have good days some days too. We just
Well-
have to make sure we manage that.
And
in a
just keep
proper
in
way.
mind, people that do what we do,
Uh-huh.
You know, not only is the camera there for other people's safety, it's
Mhm.
also there for your guys' too.
Absolutely.
You know, something
Absolutely.
happens
It's a
because
different
you guys
view,
don't
a
have
different
live cams
angle.
around here, I'm sure. A lot of
Absolutely.
times.
Actually, we do.
You do? Okay.
We do.
I'm surprised because West Plains really don't, and Howard County really don't.
Uh-huh. No, we do, and again, it's for the sake of, right,
Thank you
protecting
guys.
us too.
Thank you. But I'm actually shocked a small department do, especially since the county don't. But you know, I mean,
Checks and balances.
that's good.
Mhm.
No,
Yeah.
we
I'd
have,
just like to point out, we all did really good, all 5 of us, and nobody called nobody a butthead or nothing. It's like
Nope,
you
nope.
tried to antagonize.
the
We didn't
kind of
antagonize you.
conversation that you typically interact and you have with law enforcement.
There are some,
There are some,
man.
there
Like
are
I
some.
said, I don't even want to be involved with the traffic stop,
Well,
and I end up being arrested and stuff.
If you had that kind of
I
interaction
really
with a police officer here.
No, absolutely not. I'm just passing through. This was our first night in
I'm
town.
just saying, if you
Yeah.
did, I would be thoroughly disappointed in our officers.
Well, that's
Well,
cool,
you know,
man.
that's cool to hear. that's positive.
Like this
I
right here is a
appreciate that.
positive interaction. We consider
Mhm.
it a gym. We definitely post the good stuff too. It's not just
Okay.
looking for some kind of click or something. You know what I mean?
Well, this is what you'll experience, or I would expect that you experience with any officer here. So
Sorry, it's kind of late when we decided to do this, but they came in town, got a hold of me, and it was like, oh, let's just go
are
off and do
you all,
this.
are you all local, or do you?
No, I'm just passing through. We're going back to Colorado. We were coming
Oh,
from
man.
Mississippi, and
I'm
we
Peace
knew
Valley.
about
I'm
this
a
guy
lot.
here and his laptop, and I'm
So
like,
are
I
you-
got to meet him.
Are you traveling with the purpose of doing what you're doing, or are you?
Absolutely.
Well, it's
I
done
do.
simultaneously. I'm in the middle of a custody thing right now, and I'm going back and forth from my home state. But we have traveled around back and forth. I've been with her 4 times across the U.S., and we filmed several hundred police officers all over the United States. Yeah, we went to the Georgetown, Texas Police Department,
Oh, that was
and we got a
fabulous.
2-hour tour. We did the
Absolutely.
whole. Went
That was
in
cool.
and seen all the people doing everything and back there, and some of the cops that threw us out of the post office were back there, and they were like
They didn't like
really
our audit over
surprised to
there.
see us in the back where they are and stuff,
yeah.
right? I was like, hey, you remember us? You threw us out of the post office? We're here. So
And and everybody, I don't know. I think that from our standpoint, so in a negative interaction, right, that you may be, I'll use the post office as an example.
yeah,
If someone calls us, we have to respond.
Yep.
We have to find out what's going on, whether it's you or anybody else. We have to respond. It's just a matter of then,
Well, technically, the post office, are you guys contracted with them?
so
are we contracted with?
Yeah, because technically a post office is
Oh,
federal.
That's
and
right.
it's
And it
the
would be a
post office doesn't
federal
do it unless it's an
police.
emergency or you
Yeah.
guys are contracted.
And
So,
somebody with a
no,
camera
we
is
don't
not an
have-
emergency.
I'm sorry.
I said somebody with a camera is
No,
not an
no.
emergency.
That's why I say an emergency.
But we would note our general policy, right,
Mm-hmm.
would be if someone calls the police department, we're going to
Mhm.
respond to see what's going
Right.
on. Now, there may be something and then there may not be. But we will respond to see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So
And that's as it should be.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I agree with that.
you know, one of the top positive interactions I've had with law enforcement, though, I'll say that, guys, way to go.
oh, okay.
You know, we're looking for them, and when we find them, I want to say so. You
Thank you
know,
very much. And so do you have a separate channel?
yeah, mine's Amazing Audits, but I'm not doing much of my own anymore. I kind of watch people's back these days. I have that custody thing going on, and it's just like they'll use this against me, probably. You know what I mean? And I want to do good in the world, but even when you're doing good, you'll never have more people pointing fingers at you saying you're doing bad, man. Serious. I'm not well liked, and because of it, and I'm just ready to give up on it. I want to do more like other stuff where I've done a lot of videos and I've gotten hurt. I have my back broken and stuff, and I'm ready to not be hurt anymore, basically.
Yeah, I'd say that wouldn't be an enjoyable part of it. Right?
No.
And answer your question earlier about being local. I'm from Peace Valley.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, literally right next to the store downtown Peace Valley.
Right. Okay. So I'll go see if I can locate that for you now. And,
Thank you.
And get you a business card. Okay.
I appreciate
All right,
that.
be right back.
All right. And I'm probably gonna have to end this soon, guys, because I do have work here in a little bit.
Alrighty.
That was
Already.
really super
I work 6
That
days
was-
a week and work 2 jobs, everybody. So that's why I'm not out here doing this much like they do.
Yeah. Yep. The moon is gorgeous this evening. Yeah.
Well, this was a good interaction.
It really
I
was.
can't wait to put this one up tonight.
Can't wait to see it, man.
Yeah, yeah,
You wanna
absolutely.
come in?
I don't know if I can come here or not. If I'm at work, maybe not.
Okay,
Well, you know, if you got to put it off until tomorrow, so be it. I mean, you know,
that was cool, man. They made
it
time
was.
for us.
It is really chilly out here this evening, y'all.
I think the sign does count to keep us out. I think it is a legal one because it says all visitors must report to main office.
But the main office is
It's
not-
closed.
So
which
it's
means-
locked up. Yeah, yeah.
Which I think that would actually verify.
And it does appear that they do have a vehicle over here puffing right now.
Yeah, they do. And this sign. right
So
here
the
says
whole time we were
15
over here
minutes, you can
chatting,
barely read it.
yeah, they do need new signage. It's very dull and dim and
Hey, I'm not going to complain about signs. I'm happy they have
Well,
one.
and I'm not complaining about the place being closed either. I mean, you got business
Well,
hours, man.
well, and a small community, I mean, it is what it is, you know?
Yeah, put my hood up. I'm starting to get a little chilly.
It is a little chilly out. I don't know if they're gonna come out this back door or if they're gonna come out the front
I'm
door.
not for sure, but I'm going to kind of walk around over here and see what we got.
Anyway, I want to shout out No Name Coder. And I also want to shout out a little project he has been working diligently on for a minute or two, and that's called thepolicerecord.com. Thepolicerecord.com. If you have an encounter with a cop or two or however many,
You can give a cop a record.
yeah, you can. He has figured it out how to level that playing field,
Oh,
so
yeah,
to
we were
speak.
checking it out. He's got some great features. He's
Oh.
building into that app, guys. Facial
You guys-
recognition with the artificial intelligence is going to allow you to see any video that was ever posted of a police officer on YouTube.
Man,
Then
that is
identify that officer if possible. If the information's there, it'll pop up on your phone before you've even handed your ID over. Oh,
absolutely
that's right. And never hand that ID over.
That's
You are
right.
merely asked to present the ID.
present your ID, present your insurance. There you go. Yes, anyway, so I'm shouting out No Name Coder and the police record.
Yeah, we're on our way to see him tomorrow. Probably spend the
Let me
night at.
kick you in the butt for me.
Give him a butt rub.
Hey, I think
Here they
Carthief
come, guys.
is in the house also.
Marthin's in here. You're live, guys.
Car thief's in there. What's up,
I
car
do
thief?
believe
Hey,
so.
Is that wrapping paper?
I thought it might have been underwear. I couldn't tell.
No, it's
Hey,
wrapping
friends in
paper.
code. Fabulous having you aboard with Lady Justice, Liberty Press.
So I was not successful about finding the form,
Not
Uh,
successful. Oh,
no.
man.
but a couple things. One is, as far as I'm concerned, if you have a negative interaction with an officer here and you want to document that, I
Mm-hmm,
don't care if it's on a plain piece of paper,
mm-hmm.
document it for the incident, bring it, send it, email it, fax it. I don't care. So
Okay.
we know about it,
Okay.
and then we'll deal with it accordingly.
Oh, well, that's fabulous.
So yeah, it
I
doesn't
like
have to be a form as far as I'm concerned.
You know, that's even better. I
But
really
We
like
have them.
your
I know we have them. I just don't know where it's at. So
Yeah.
You got a trash can out here, by the way. I just picked this up in the parking lot. Big
if,
piece of paper.
if not, I'll just throw it out. That's fine.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
I'll
you.
put it right here for you. So what I did was, let me get a flashlight. I just brought
Sorry,
one. Since
I
it's
don't like littering. That's
since
why
it's a
my car's not
generic card, I just brought one card. And you
Okay.
can put both of our net and DSNs and names on it if you want.
Okay.
Yeah,
But so it has
Oh, fabulous.
right
Mhm. I
all of the
appreciate that.
information. And then I didn't write on it, but if you want to write on the back, you can put both of our DSNs and numbers or names on there if you'd
Oh,
like.
absolutely.
It's up to you.
Let me see that pistol grip. What's that pistol grip? Officer, Sergeant. Actually, would you shake hands with my friend and let me get a still of it?
Okay.
We're collecting these little photos. Look at me. Look at
That's
me.
okay. Well, it's cool today.
Smile. Thank you, guys. That was a good photo.
Okay.
Good job, guys.
Sure. Do you have a pen? Do you want me to write that on there?
I don't have a pen.
You know, that's actually a good idea. Hang on.
Yeah, it's a good way to build positive relations, guys.
I do
It's
have
good for us. It's good for them. It's good for
all
everyone. It's just good for the community.
interactions all across the
There's a lot of butt heads and names called out there, you know, so
I got this sitting right there. So.
not everyone's a fan of it, but you know, I think it's time.
But I try to highlight good officers.
Mhm.
They both were very wonderful. I'm sure they were curious, which you can't blame them. That's nice.
Oh,
Just because I heard voices, I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
because we have people that pull up to the front that are needing to speak with an officer, and we just happen to be in the back talking about
Thank you guys for
something.
tuning in.
And I heard voices. I'm like, oh, who's up front?
This is Willow Springs Police Department getting a really high grade, guys, on a spontaneous drop-in visit.
So again, my DSN is 410. I'm Sergeant Struble. The other officer's 405, and his name is Officer Crummett.
Thank you so kindly.
Do you know the name of our chief?
No, sir.
So our chief is Chief Ellison.
That's Chief Ellison, guys.
Do you mind if I
One
get a
handshake.
picture?
Oh, what a
Yes, sir.
beautiful shake.
That's beautiful.
Everybody,
I don't know how well that's going to
good
be
job.
on camera.
Fingers.
Well, I'm not doing it for publicity. I'm just
No.
doing it. That's what I would do with anybody that.
No, it's
No, but we'll
good
do it
public
because it's actually
relations.
closing the gap between us,
Yeah.
and it's showing transparency. It's showing
It's
what we
good to
want
get
to
a
see.
little
No,
publicity
we
on
don't.
that.
We have no issues. You have a question, let us know. Now,
Absolutely.
out of full disclosure, right? You may not like the answer that you get, but we're happy to talk to you and give you an answer.
It's fine.
I love
You know,
his
when he did
answer.
that, for a second, I thought he was going to go, "You're all under arrest."
Wrong pen.
Hey, I'm actually happy you didn't
You're all
come out
under
demanding ID or anything
Yeah,
like that. So.
exactly. Yeah.
Super duper.
I absolutely
So,
appreciate
y'all have
that.
a safe night. Safe
Absolutely.
travels, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Nice meeting y'all and talking with you. If there's any questions or problems, like I said, if there's issues or problems pertaining to any officer here, we definitely want to know about it. My boss wants to know about it, so that we can make sure that it's addressed, right? And if there's some type of correction that needs to be done, that can be done.
Right on.
That's
Right on.
nice to know, sir.
We're here to help, not to be
Well, like I
anything
said,
other than that.
I'm not anti-police. Some people think I am. I'll be the first to tell you without law and order, we'll have chaos. But
Some days,
And
I'm
we do have
anti-fascist.
chaos.
some days we.
And
Yeah.
I'm happy to see that we came to this small town. Well, I'm from this area, so
Yeah.
I'm used to a small town.
Yeah.
But I brought them here, and it was like I don't know how they're gonna act. Some people from small towns are good old boy club, and some of them are.
Where you're from, is it a bigger community?
I'm from Denver.
Oh, my goodness.
Originally, I am from my mother, so
Gotcha.
that is a commonality
We
that we all have. Yeah, yeah. So it's got to start
That would be
somewhere.
a drastic difference. Denver area from, Willow Springs.
Yeah,
Oh, it definitely is.
absolutely.
It's gotten very toxic and not a good
Very.
environment. I'm looking for something like this now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we all seem to be good little communities. All right, well.
All right. You have a good evening. Try to stay warm. It's a little cool. Thank
I
you.
would have threw that away. I just wanted to leave it in the parking lot. I don't like littering.
Hey, guys. It's fabulous having each and every one of you aboard with Lady Justice Liberty Press this evening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do see Jack Off Jack in here, Boko Mo. I see Tony C. Hey, hey, hey.
He's a laptop.
Friends in Code. Fabulous having you aboard with Lady Justice Liberty Press. I see R&R 911 News. Hey, hey, hey.
Standing there with your hands in plain sight.
Marthief News, we're coming to see you very soon. Just saying.
But why would an officer ever have to grab you up by your neck or nothing, dude? Like, I don't get it. I'm sorry.
DC Ray Oxen. I know I'm saying that wrong, but you've been aboard with Lady Justice Liberty Press. Also, for a long time, we do have the Liberty crew in here, the Liberty family. Love you, love you, love you, love you, each and every one of you. I'm out here with Lucky Laptop, Mr. Amazing. See y'all later.
So
Night.
smoking on it.